Newly elected chairman of Inter-Party Advisory Council, Peter Ame, says his goal is to make the council truly independent of INEC and any government in power. Ame, who made this known after the swearing-in ceremony of IPAC executives, also dismissed allegations of corruption leveled against him. Correspondent Joke Adisa reports.
Do solemnly swear and affirm that I shall be faithful.
Newly elected leaders of IPAC taking their oath of office. With less than 6 months to the general election, the new leadership underscores the need for a united body and promises to calm all nerves in the aftermath of the election that brought it to power.
I'm going to reach out to every member of the council that I feel that is aggrieved. I'm going to speak with them in person. I've been doing a lot of reach out. I've reached out to the person I contested with, Ojezindigbo, Chekwasukuri. I visited him and I've spoken to him. He's an elder brother to me, and I have a huge respect for him.
It pledges support for INEC in the fight against vote buying and the yet-to-be-signed amendments to the Electoral Act.
You have been able to eliminate ballot box stuffing. But there's a new menace that is worrying the democratic system as we speak, vote buying. But we'll work with INEC. If you watch the national chairman of INEC, the chairman of INEC in the last consultative meeting, he talked about vote buying being a very critical problem that must be solved collectively with these principal stakeholders, which are the political parties. We'll be able to work with them and work with him with open mind, to be able to know that this problem does no longer resurface come 2019 election.
Ensuring that the enabling laws that will strengthen free and fair election comes to be, especially the Electoral Act, which you have seen the back and forth going on. The new leadership will liaise with the parliament to ensure that the corrected version is sent to the president, and will also ensure that the president signs it by way of mounting public pressure, so that because the new amended Electoral Act holds the key to the dreams of Nigerians towards having free and fair elections.
Ame also reacts to allegations of misappropriation of funds while he served as IPAC secretary.
About 3 years ago, I left the office. I left the office in 2015 as Secretary General of the Council, and we served diligently and together with, and some of our ESCO members who were there at the time are still alive and were doing, and they will be able to testify on our behalf that we did well to make sure the council was brought to the level of admiration. As
the executive team settles down to work, some members speak on their expectations.
I want to see an IPAC that is not a stooge to either the government in power or to the electoral management body.
The Inter-Party Advisory Council have a very serious work to do to ensure that this particular election in 2019 is as free and fair to all concerned, so that we can have a stable country.
The 9-man team is to steer the ship of the council for the next 12 months. Joke Adisa, TVC News, Abuja.